What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Maintenance. We're back with another video. Today we've got something that we don't want to see. Nobody wants to see this. I mean, like, come on. Who still wants to see She-Hulk? Who still wants to see She-Hulk? Because I don't want to see She-Hulk, bro. Like, that thing is so boring, bro. Like, that thing is so boring, bro. I don't want to see She-Hulk. She-Hulk is so boring, bro. Like, come on. I don't want to see that thing, bro. But there's an announcement that I want us to check out. That I see here. I've got an announcement. She-Hulk season 2 announcement. Apparently, there's a season 2. I don't know why they're bringing us She-Hulk season 2 when we need WandaVision season 2. But we're getting She-Hulk season 2. I don't like this, bro. Like, She-Hulk is boring, bro. This is the most boring series in Marvel history. But otherwise, let's check it out. Let's see what they are saying or what the announcement is. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll make some changes and make things better. Who knows? 'Cause things do get better most of the time, you know.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and it looks like we are getting a She-Hulk Season 2. Now, this may come as a big surprise to some fans, maybe not to some others. I know there were a lot of people out there who like...
You know what I'm thinking? Maybe they want to revive She-Hulk, or maybe to do things better, you know. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they want to do things better. They want to redo the whole thing and make it better. Because nobody received She-Hulk, man.
Like She-Hulk, but a lot of people out there who didn't like She-Hulk. But regardless of however you feel, it looks like She-Hulk Season 2 is going to have a pretty decent impact on the future of the MCU, including setting up multiple different projects that fans I know are going to be excited about. Plus, of course, the two characters we truly care about, Madison and Wong. Hopefully, Wongers and Madison come back in Season 2. I would be shocked if they didn't. And perhaps we could get another walk of shame from another super...
Considering how boring they made the first season, I wouldn't be disappointed, because I already know what they might do, you know.
Hero, or maybe Daredevil does it again. I am expecting Season 2 of She-Hulk to be actually quite different than what we saw for Season 1. And for the people who claim that She-Hulk Season 1 wasn't really that important, I think Season 2 is going to...
No, it's not about the show not being important. It's about the show being boring. The storyline is boring. Everything is just boring. It feels purposeless, empty.
To be quite important. And of course, I'll explain why in this video. But if you're new, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest MCU news. And there are only a few days left in our giveaway. All you got to do to enter is subscribe and leave a comment down below for a chance to win one item, Marvels, Captain Marvel 2. We have heard from multiple insiders that Captain Marvel 2, or the Marvels, is only going to be 1 hour and 38 minutes long. This originally came from the insider Cryptic 4K Qual on Twitter, who has reported very accurately about trailers and runtimes in the past. Then insider Can We Get Some Toast came out and said that they have heard the same. So it looks like the Marvels is going to be under 2 hours. This is going to be one of the shorter Marvel movies. So let us know in the comments, does this concern you, or do you think that this is going to be fine? It is quite short. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was 2.
I'm thinking Marvel, the Marvel team is running out of storylines, bro. Like, it seems like they're running out of a way to tell a story, you know. I don't know. And the way they just try to shove everything inside, you know, low budget stuff. Come on.
2.5 hours long, and even Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania was 2 hours and 5 minutes long. But let us know your thoughts down below. Marvel also made a pretty cool announcement yesterday that we'll talk about at the end of this video. But according to the insider My Time to Shine Hello, who has an excellent track record with scoops and leaks, etc., we are going to be getting a She-Hulk Season 2. The insider specifically stated on Twitter today, She-Hulk Season 2 is happening, or should I say will happen post-strikes. Now, in a universe right now where Phase 5 and Phase 6 are seemingly packed right now, tons of movies and shows coming out, it is very interesting that they would choose to do a She-Hulk Season 2 in the midst of all of that. And it makes you wonder, why is She-Hulk Season 2 important enough to be thrown into an already pretty jam-packed schedule for Phase 5 or Phase 6? And I think it's because She-Hulk Season 2 will lead into two really big movies. One, of course, is Avengers Kang Dynasty, and the other is World War Hulk. Now, we've been hearing for a while now that Kevin Feige wants She-Hulk to be a new Avenger. He wants her on that roster, and he is Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, so she's gonna be on that roster. And the way My Time to Shine Hello tweeted, it sounded like this is going to be coming pretty soon, possibly even in Phase 5 or maybe in Phase 6 before the Kang Dynasty comes out. It sounds like this project might be a priority for Marvel's.
I wish on the World War Hulk they give us the real Hulk. You know, if they can give us the real Hulk, the Hulk that we want, not the Hulk, not the version of She-Hulk, Hulk. We want the real Hulk. This guy, the real Hulk. We want the warrior Hulk. You know, the Hulk. Not the nonsense that they give us. You know, so boring.
Studios to get out sooner rather than later, and it makes sense if they are trying to get her on that new Avengers roster, but they need a little bit more story for her before they actually go into the movie. Because remember, Jen didn't really want to be She-Hulk. She kind of just wanted to be a...
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they wasted that show. Like they were just wasting time on that show. It was just a waste. Everything felt so rushed, and still they did not accomplish what they were trying to accomplish. You see, that's why they're giving us this nonsense of season 2, because they rushed everything in order to get where, I don't know what the way they were trying to go, because they didn't get anywhere. You know, they didn't get anywhere. If only they did everything properly, step by step, and everything flows together, you know, we would have loved to see She-Hulk. But now we don't like to see She-Hulk. You know, come on.
Lawyer. That could keep her at this point in time from just dropping everything and going to help out the Avengers. But with one more season, perhaps that's where she could get to. A place to where she could be an Avenger. And let's not forget two very important links that she has to the Avengers. Wongers, and of course her cousin, Bruce Banner. Two direct links to the new Avengers team. We've heard Wong is going to play a pretty important role on the new team. Of course, we do expect Doctor Strange to play an important role as well. However, Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme at this point in time in the MCU. Plus, not to mention the plot of the Kang Dynasty. What is going to be at stake here is pretty huge. The stake of the multiverse. I would assume that that is a big enough reason for She-Hulk to get involved. If there is no universe, if theirs gets destroyed by colliding into another one due to an incursion, then her being a lawyer doesn't exist. So I'm sure after one more season of tying her into other characters possibly, and her becoming more of a superhero, not...
I'm just hoping they do better this time, man. Like, I'm just hoping they do better. Let them write a story, not an introduction, a silly introduction. Let them write a story, a real story. You know, we must be attached to the character.
Not just a lawyer who can be the Hulk sometimes, but more like a actual Hulk fighting crime, kind of like what we got with the Daredevil episode. I'm sure she'll be ready to join the Avengers team. But speaking about her cousin, Bruce Banner, we've heard for a while now that a new Hulk movie is coming. Marvel Studios finally has the rights to do a solo Hulk film, and from what we've heard from the insiders, this is going to be a World War Hulk movie.
If they give us this, then we're happy.
And from what we've kind of heard about it so far, it's really not going to be 100% like the comic storyline of World War Hulk, which does make sense. We don't have the X-Men or the Illuminati in the MCU yet. A lot of the storyline that kind of happens right in the beginning of World War Hulk and even before can't really happen in our MCU. Plus, not to mention, Thor Ragnarok kind of already did some of the World War Hulk storyline with him becoming Gladiator Hulk on Sakaar. Plus, in the comics, he believes that his son died along with his wife, but we already know here in the MCU, he has his son, and he has his son from Sakaar, where he was at in World War Hulk. So it is going to be different, but from what we've heard, there are going to be multiple Hulks in World War Hulk. And we know that a new Hulk is coming to the MCU relatively soon in Captain America 4 Brave New World, and that is Red Hulk. We also know that the Super Soldier Serum is still going to be a thing, and Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who is now played by Harrison Ford, is still going to essentially run a Super Soldier program. So it looks like other Hulks are going to be coming as well. So getting She-Hulk involved in a World War Hulk film may...
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's just pray they do things right.
Plus, not to mention, Hulk's son, Scar, is a Hulk himself. So I think we're going to have sort of a Hulk family for the next Hulk.
You know, I'm imagining so many Hulks that he's talking about here. A world where there's so many Hulks. It's like it's a world where there are so many zombies, you know. What's gonna be happening, bro? Like, doesn't make sense.
Hulk movie. We essentially have a 3 Hulk team right now. Bruce Banner, his cousin Jen, and of course, his son. So it kind of looks like the Hulks are going...
Sometimes it feels like they overdo things unnecessarily.
Going to be taking on a bunch of other Hulks, which could be really, really great to see. So overall, it looks like She-Hulk Season 2 is going to be setting up a lot of future events. But I do hope that Daredevil comes back into the equation, especially since that probably means that Daredevil will also be a part of the new Avengers team. But it does seem like they have some sort of a relationship. It sounds like Jen is going to end up in NYC, so maybe they'll explore that relationship further in the MCU, and maybe both of them will be on the new Avengers team, which I think a lot of people will really like. Now, as I mentioned to end the video, Marvel Studios did have a pretty big, really cool announcement yesterday. They have announced the Marvel Cinematic Universe an official timeline. They released a trailer for it yesterday on their official YouTube channel and told us what it was going to be about. And they say it's going to take every story, every movie, every show, every reference of anything that's happened in the past, even if it hasn't been showed on screen, and they're going to line it all up for us. And this is the first time that Marvel Studios themselves are actually making an official statement of, this is it. This is the official timeline. This is when everything actually takes place time-wise in the MCU. And there are going to be a lot of really cool hidden details they're going to add in this book as well, so be sure to check this out. We're also very curious to see what they say about when Spider-Man Homecoming takes place, as well as Doctor Strange. Most of us have done the math and we know exactly when it is, but let's wait.
Wait, what's going on here now? I just lost my internet. What? Yeah, it's back.
Video. So let us know your thoughts about all of this news in the comments down below. What do you think about a She-Hulk Season 2? Are you excited? Are you going to watch it? Are you going to pass on it? Are you excited that it's going to lead into other projects? Do you want Matt Murdock to return? Let us know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like.
No, thank you. No, thank you at all. No, thank you at all. I don't know, guys. Maybe you should answer that question. Do you want to see Hulk? I mean, do you want to see She-Hulk movie series season 2? You want to see season 2 of She-Hulk? Because I'm really not interested. Unless, of course, if they do things better. If they plan to do things better, then maybe. But if we check the trailer, if they just release the trailer, and then we find that whatever they're doing is nonsense, I'm not gonna watch. I'm really not gonna watch, you know. Otherwise, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Let me know if you want to see She-Hulk Season 2 or not, right? Yes. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and then I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.